Platinum Pro Wrestling in Fort Lauderdale.
Hey.
Debut show tonight, and they've got one of the top wrestlers in Florida here. Miami's own Dynamite Didi.
Yeah.
So,
hello.
actually, Dynamite.
Yes.
Where were you born? Because Miami is your home, but there's also another home.
Listen, Miami's my hometown. I always rep it, but I was originally born in Venezuela. So I'm a fully Latina, a real Latina. I was born and raised there, and I came here around 11. So I've been here longer than over there, but I really rep my Hispanic culture because that's where I grew up and all that good stuff. So.
Did they have wrestling in Venezuela that you know of?
They did, yes. I watched it as a kid. That's kind of how I got, started wanting to do this. So they had it, but it was like a taboo thing. Like you had to kind of know the channels and find everything where to see it. So.
Like an underground type of wrestling.
Oh my God, so hard. And then the last few years that I was there, they completely took it out. So when I got here to this country, that's when I was like, oh my God, wrestling is on. So the love grew for it again. So.
Who did you like when you were watching?
Oh man, Roddy Piper. I know he was before my time, but I was always such a huge fan of him entertainment-wise. Undertaker is one of my top. Of course, Trish, Lita, all that. Victoria. I'm a huge fan of Victoria. Mickey James. Let's see, who else? I used to like Edge. Like, I remember the real reason why I got started was they had a feud. Edge and Taker had a feud. I think 2008 or something, 2006, 2007, around there. And it was during that feud that I really felt something. And I was like, man, I really want to do this. Like, this is what I want to do. So those are the ones I guess I kind of grew up. Johnny Saint. I am such a fan of old school wrestling. I was taught old school, so it's in my heart. Johnny Saint is one of my all-time favorites to watch. So that's a surprise, I know.
But a great surprise at that.
Yeah,
You know, like old school. So
I like
that's
old school British style.
That's awesome.
Japanese, all that good stuff.
So how does one get started in this? Also, I have to ask this now, where did you go to high school down in Miami?
South Miami Senior High School.
So you went to South Miami.
Yes.
Did you play any sports or do anything, cheerleading, dance, or anything like that?
I did cheerleading. I did like drama. I was part of the drama. I did dancing like most of my life. Up until like high school, I did like maybe one or two things here and there, but cheerleading was the thing I did. I played tennis. I kind of wanted to go into the wrestling, like the amateur wrestling, but I wasn't allowed because I was the only girl in the school that wanted to do it. So the coaches were like, oh, if you find another girl, you could do it, and I never could, so there goes that. But I was always active. As a kid, I was always the competitive girl, beating guys up and running.
You were the tomboy.
I was always a tomboy. So I was always an athlete, so that kind of helped.
Not only being an athlete, but you mentioned drama.
Yes.
So did drama help then too, if you think about it? Did it help at all?
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, it's entertainment, so of course it helps. I also did singing. I was in a chorus class. I did a couple concerts, so...
ERA sings. I never knew this.
And that's my buddy.
Well, I mean, come on, we can get Dynamite Didi and ERA to do something, right? And then...
I think people would pay for that, I think. But yeah, singing, dancing, acting, everything. I like to do it all.
So then how do you, as this tomboy who can dance, who can sing, you're doing the tomboy things, you're doing girl things, you're doing everything.
Yeah.
And how does one go about getting started in pro wrestling then?
Well, I think I was 20, I was 19, 20 when I was like, you know what, I tried dancing again after high school. I tried it like a little bit professionally on the side, and I was like, the love is not there anymore. And I think I actually tried cheerleading too. I tried to do like
Miami Dolphins or something like that, or
no,
just
like competition
cheerleading,
yeah.
sure.
And I was like, again, the love's not there. So I got to looking online. I was like, let me see how I can do this. And I found a school, and it was the CCW, Pablo, Dan, all that good stuff. So I went there, I called, I was like, hey, I'm 20, I'm a girl, I'd like to wrestle. They're like, okay, well, sure, come on down. And the rest is literally history. So that's how I got started. I was so intrigued and I looked it up. I didn't even know you could even do that. So, yeah, that's how I started.
And then what happened?
And then I trained with Pablo Marquez for about 8 months or so, and I worked with them for a little bit, and then I kind of decided to branch out and do other things. I trained with Alex G and La Rosa Negra. I don't know if you know her. That's my girl. She was one of the first veteran girls in the business that kind of took me under her and really helped me.
Do you think that's where, as a wrestler, you really started to improve more?
Yes, absolutely. She pushed the hell out of me. I mean, she wanted more out of me, so that's really, she helped me. And of course my trainers, Alex G, he's very old school. And from there, kind of was a period where there was no place to train. So that's when I was brought up to WXW. And that's when I met Pops, and that's when really my whole life changed from there.
For those who may not know, Pops being WWE Hall of Famer,
right,
Alpha the Wild Samoan. No, that's perfectly okay, because I knew you guys have a family relationship with Pops, everyone that goes there and all. So so that's the thing. But you got to train with Alpha and all his talent that's up there. So go ahead, continue.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we call him Pops. It's Alpha. He, once you get close to him, he tells you you can call him Pops. So everybody that knows him is like Pops. We're like Pops, Alpha. Sorry. He's amazing. He has been giving me so many opportunities. He's also very hard on me to this day. I train with him here and there, and honestly, that's really when my love for the business started growing. I started learning a different side of it, and that's really it. As far as that goes, as far as trainers go and all that stuff. So,
tell me if this part is accurate. You got yourself in better shape though too.
I did. Oh my God.
And when did that come about for you? And just what made you feel like, okay, I need to do this? And I guess, what is it, cardio and things like that?
Well, there was a point in my life around that time when I gained weight that I wasn't really eating healthy, and I didn't really care because I was young and I was like, I can eat whatever I want. And it kind of caught up to me. So I didn't realize how heavy I was until I started seeing pictures and I was like, videos, and I started feeling heavier. And I'm like, oh my God, this is not me. I've always been skinny, always been athletic. So that was a big hit.
But at first you didn't realize it though, right?
You don't realize it.
Because you're still able to wrestle and do what you were doing.
Yeah, exactly. I was slower and I couldn't do as much, plus I was still very green. I still am. I always consider myself green, but you didn't really see the difference. But it started really about 2 years ago. I was like, okay, I have to lose weight. And it's been a slow process. I don't really get myself to do anything strict or crazy. I work out 5-6 times a week in the gym. I do cardio maybe once or twice a week. I don't go too crazy, and my diet has completely changed. I'm a cooker. I love to cook. There's another thing about me. I love to cook. Chef Didi.
You can sing, you could dance, you could act, you could wrestle, you could cook.
And I can kick ass. So
oh my God, you can do everything.
I'm very blessed, but I love to cook. So I just learned how to shut my mouth and eat healthy and work out. I wasn't working out before. So it's kind of like getting in the ring. Now I feel like I'm more of an athlete. I take care of myself, I work out, I eat right. And I just get pushed by the right people around me now to be like, hey, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. So yeah, I mean, I still feel like I have a long way to go to where I want to be fitness-wise, but I'm very happy where, like, how far I've come. So.
Now I noticed the shirt.
Yay! Booty Mania.
Booty Mania.
You know, a lot of people are like, oh, it's Booty Mania, yeah, it's great. I'm like, it's great, but it's becomes a thing where it's dangerous. It's not a funny thing, it's not a joke. Yeah, it's called Booty Mania, but it's a 3-step to your face. Like, I'm coming at you full speed. It hurts. So the people that are getting in the ring with me, the girls, are like, the thing that you do the most, that hurts the most, is Booty Mania. So I was like, yes, that's what I want. So yeah, it's cool, it's funny, it's a booty, but it's serious.
It's cool, it's funny,
but it's
serious.
Yeah, it's no joke.
What does the future hold for you?
Well, right now I'm still up in WXW. Pops and my WXW family will always be my family. I'm there, and I don't know if you've heard of Mercedes Martinez. right? Who hasn't? But she's kind of taken me under her wing lately, and I'm very thankful for that. So I train with her and Rain. I don't know if you remember Rain. She's retired.
Rain, I don't remember. Mercedes, I do.
Yeah.
And Mercedes has done so much.
Oh my gosh,
it's
she's
amazing.
an
It's
OG.
incredible.
Yeah, and I'm so blessed to have two OGs in business take me under the wing and teach me. I train with them every week, and she's just really pushing me. That's one of the and she's a girl. I've never had a girl trainer, so to have a girl trainer, it's a completely different thing. They understand you.
La Rosa, though,
Yes.
a little bit,
Yeah,
right?
but she wasn't my trainer. She just trained with me, and she kind of took me under her wing as
I
far as
understand.
like take me here, take me there. But Mercedes is she's a tough lady, and she gets the most out of you. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm gonna start traveling, thankfully. I'm going to Cali this month, hopefully to do like some seminars and stuff up there. Hopefully Shimmer. Shine, I've been going up to Shine. Hopefully that comes through soon. So yeah, I'm just trying to get my name out there. Those are the goals.
As a pro wrestler, but are there any thoughts too of doing the singing, the dancing, the acting?
You know, funny thing is, everybody that knows me, like, sometimes people don't get to really see my personality in the ring. I'm actually worse outside of the ring. I'm very quirky and crazy and silly. So they're like, you need to do that more in there, and you need to sing. And I'm like, but I'm very shy in there, believe it or not. So I don't know, maybe we'll see one day if I open up more, I'll start singing or dancing more. We'll see. But for right now, yeah, just getting my name out there, and it's serious. I've been around for 5 years, and it's time that my name is really something to be remembered.
Tell us about Platinum Pro, because we're here tonight in Fort Lauderdale,
Yes.
debut show for Platinum Pro. They have a women's division on this show as well. I think it's called Diamonds Division?
It is.
Yes. What's it
Yeah.
like? Because this is great. You're part of this Diamonds Division. Rachel
Absolutely.
Ellering, Santana, Angel Rose, Chelsea
all the
Diamond.
names,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. So what's it like for you to be a part of that?
It feels great. It feels like home. I was welcomed in, like home, and it's competition at the end of the day. You know, you kind of get to see what you rank with at the level of these girls, and it is a free for all. So you know, there's different matches on the card, so you want to be better than the one before you and the one after you. So I feel good. I'm proud of the people behind PPW, and I'm looking forward to help the company grow. You know, as it grows. So.
Dynamite Didi. Tell us the backstory about Dynamite Didi.
Oh my god, that is so funny. Okay, I think my name before was Didi Cruz, and that was given to me by Pablo. And I didn't really like it. It's just like, okay, it's my nickname, Didi. I've had that nickname since I was like in middle school. So it was like Didi Cruz, and oh gosh, I can't remember his name.
And you were a student and working your way up, and you didn't
Working my
feel
way
like,
up,
so
yeah.
you didn't feel like saying, I really don't like that name.
No, I really don't like that name. You know, I always try to be respectful. But I'm very fiery. I'm very like Latina, hot-blooded. Yes. So they're like, you know, you're kind of like Dynamite. And his name was Paul. I can't remember his last name. But he was part of the Battling Bombshell thing back in the day. He was like, you know, you should be named Dynamite Didi. And I was like,
Paul Jones.
Paul Jones, yes, I love him so much, and thank him. I give him credit, all the credit for that name. I didn't like it at first.
Well, first I have to say this, and I hate to interrupt stories
No, it's
because
okay,
I love
it's okay.
that, but I'm gonna just, for anyone listening that might be old school, it's not Paul Jones the wrestler, it's Paul Jones the
was a
promoter.
promoter, yeah.
Exactly, works with Howard Brody, good guy, really good guy. Okay, so go ahead
Yeah, it
now.
was like a match before Santana. I was having a match with Santana, and it was like, hey, you should have Dynamite Didi. And I was like, I don't really like it. I don't know, because Dynamite Kid, that's another one. I love the Dynamite Kid, and I was like, out of respect, I don't know if I could. And then it kind of grew to me, and now I'm like, I don't want to be named anything else but Dynamite Didi. That is my name. That is my calling. I'm
It's who
fiery,
you are.
so it goes. Yeah. So that's how the name came about.
All right, we're wrapping it up. Social media. What do you got?
Dynamite Didi on Instagram, Dynamite Didi on Twitter. I think it's Dynamite Didi 23 on Twitter. And Facebook is Didi Marquez. And I also have a fan page on Facebook, Dynamite Didi. So everything Dynamite Didi.
And that fan page has to be global. That has to be for
Yes,
everybody.
it is.
It's huge.
It is. Thank God. Right now we're about 1,500, so we're growing.
Thank you, Didi.
Thank you.